Hi friends, it's Erin Elise. I forgot to make an intro for this week's video, so here it is. I'm in the cold. This video is a lot different than my normal ones, but I went on a trip to Hawaii to go see one of my friends who lives there, and then another friend joined us, and it's a really fun, awesome adventure. I actually went on this trip like a long time ago, but I was really overwhelmed with how much footage I took, so it took me forever to get around to editing, but better late than never. Here it is. As you all know, I love visiting national parks and crossing them off my bucket list. So this is where we're going to start the video. I was visiting the island of Hawaii, also known as the Big Island. So this is where Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is. The first thing we checked out were the steam vents in the Wahine Kapu, the steaming bluff. We learned that the steam comes from the groundwater seeping down into rocks that are heated by the magma very deep under the ground. The hot rocks turn the groundwater into vapor, creating the steam that comes out of the vents. Oh, it's so hot. This one's really cool. It's like a... Next, we wanted to go for a hike, so we decided to check out one of the most popular routes, and that's the Kilauea Trail connecting with Crater Rim Trail, and then we added on the Thurston Lava Tube Loop too. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's cold right there. Oh my god, this is awesome. After descending through a section of the rainforest, the next part of the hike led us to cross the Kilauea crater. What we were walking on was once actually a lake of lava that erupted not too long ago in 1959. What do we think so far?
It's beautiful. It's awesome. Lava once flowed here.
Sure did. We learned about Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of fire and volcanoes, and she is known to be the woman who devours the land. Her home is nearby on the Halemaumau crater inside the park. I like to point out in all of my national park videos that all of these parks have a very, very dark past as to how they were made into parks. That certainly goes for Hawaii Volcanoes National Park and the islands of Hawaii as a whole. These islands are stolen land that was colonized, and colonization still has devastating impacts on the culture today. It's really important to do your research before you travel anywhere so that you can learn how to travel through the area ethically and responsibly. As always, I will put some resources in the description for you to learn more. Some simple things to do, just to name a few, include researching the culture ahead of time and learning about it while you are there, learning some of the language or popular catchphrases, staying on the trail when you're hiking, obviously never litter, choosing local businesses to support, volunteering while you're there, and not geotagging places that are hidden gems off the beaten path. On our way back from the park, we paid a visit to Punalu'u Beach, known for its beautiful black beaches. Oh my god! Look at it! Y'all! It's really hot.
It is hot.
It is common to see sea turtles here, or honu, but you must stay at least 10 feet away from them. They are fully protected under the Federal Endangered Species Act and Hawaii law. Doing anything to them will get you in some serious trouble. We didn't see any here or today, but I definitely saw a few throughout the trip. They are beautiful creatures. A couple of days later, we explored Hanaunau Bay, or Two-Step Beach. Apparently, it's one of the best places to snorkel on the island. This was seriously so incredible. I had never snorkeled before, and it's like my favorite thing now. I loved looking for all the little fishies and feeling like a mermaid. It was awesome. Right nearby the snorkeling spot is the Punalu'u National Historical Park, where we visited to learn some history. This was once a place of refuge, where those that had broken a law would flee for sanctuary, where they would then be pardoned by a kahuna or high priest. This was also a safe place for women, children, and the elderly during war times. I highly recommend checking this historic site out. Okay, flash forward another couple days and it was time to do the number one thing that I had on my list for this trip, and that is doing a night snorkel with the giant coastal manta rays. Guys, how are you feeling?
So excited.
I'm nervous. This might seem like kind of a touristy thing to do, and maybe it is, but it was so incredible. We signed up for a tour, boarded the boat. They gave us snorkels and a half wetsuit, and then we took off into the ocean.
How many people do you think have put their mouth on this?
A lot. Basically, the setup is that you are holding on to a surfboard out in the water, and the surfboard has a light attached to it. That light attracts plankton, and that is what manta rays eat. So the manta rays are coming up to us because they are trying to eat that plankton that is attracted to the lights on our surfboards. The manta rays on the Kona coast that we were there to look for have an average wingspan of 12 feet. The instructor pointed one out to us though that was 16. All the manta rays are cataloged and have their own names on the coast. The rays truly are gentle giants, but wow, the first time I looked down and one was inches from my face. Holy crap, it was exhilarating, so cool. Yes, they do come very, very close to you. If you just float and hold onto your surfboard, they will not touch you. In fact, if you do touch them, you're actually harming them because they are covered in a protective mucus. If you touch that layer, it's going to make the manta rays more susceptible to infections, and we don't want that. Make sure you do your research when you are deciding which provider you would like to do this tour with. Read reviews and make sure that they're following all of the rules that keep the manta rays safe.
What are you guys doing, man?
Guys, this is like worse than being in the water.
So cold.
And the last adventure that I took videos of while I was on my trip was when we went horseback riding in Waipio Valley. The road into the valley is the steepest road of its length in the entire United States, with some areas at 45% grade. You must be a resident and have a four-wheel drive vehicle to get down there, or you can pay to get a ride like we did. We got to the stable in one piece and hopped on our horses.
They're like, yeah, we gotta get on hand
Tourists come, we get lots of pets.
We got pets.
Waipio Valley is also known as the Valley of the Kings because many royal Hawaiian families originated from the valley. Thousands of people once lived in this farming and fishing village. Today, less than 100 people reside in the valley growing taro and other traditional Hawaiian crops.
Out here coming up on our road, we get a little bit of a closer look at our wetland taro. It's grown very similar to rice in a bed of mud and water. Primarily what we eat is the root, the part that's completely in the mud. After it's boiled or steamed, you can do anything you would a potato with it. They bake it, fry it, mash it, make chips out of it. Most traditionally, we make what's called poi, and that's that purple paste you'll see at restaurants. We're going to be going through our wild horses. We'll just try to give them some room. They are very friendly, but we like to give them some space. So this is some of them they'll just like Coco. We have like one where he showed up at the barn at like 6 months old. Never left. There's a baby, yeah.
You got Puppy in there. I'll narrate for you guys. This is incredible.
Taro patches look like without the actual taro in it. So it's just a bed of mud and water.
Overall, it was a fantastic trip. I got to visit my friend. I learned a lot. Next week's upload, we will be back to our normal programming, and I will see you there. So go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.